have a deal with the people that show up, right? So
Well,
like,
if we're doing a Narnia and we leave and 3 years have passed, then the place might already be burned to the ground.
That's like the reverse Narnia.
Reverse Narnia.
The
But
reverse
Oh,
I'm like,
Narn.
but I'm
well,
saying, what if she
maybe
like starves to death?
the material realm is actually the real Narnia. Yeah, that's a little twist for you.
True. Could be.
I love football off season for my team.
Do you?
No, it's been the same thing for the past 4 years. Aaron Rodgers is really contemplating on what he's gonna do next year. Back-to-back MVP seasons. Will he stay with the Packers or will he leave?
He was
We
MVP
won't
this
know.
season?
No,
Yo.
the past 2 seasons before this one, he was
Hello.
back-to-back.
He's,
Hey, Luke.
oh,
Hey.
hey, Luke.
Hello.
He's washed now. Get
Yeah,
him
he played with a
off.
broken thumb for 5 weeks. No
Get
wonder
him
he's
outta
fucking
here.
washed. And
Well, what do you think? Would you want him to play if he was healthy, or do you still want him to get the fuck out of here?
hell yeah, if he was healthy and he was playing, I want him to play. He's fucking amazing.
Okay.
I could
It's
do
just with a
without.
broken thumb, you prefer to get.
I would
to let you
prefer
push
the
him.
rookie guy who's been on the bench for 4 years to play. Yeah,
Who's got 2 thumbs and sitting on the bench.
that guy. Where's he gonna go next year? No one knows. Will he stay or go?
Will he enjoy being a bench?
But the highest trade rumor for Rodgers right now is the Jets. Where have I heard this story before for a franchise Packers
Winnipeg
quarterback? The
From
New
Gona
York
Hockey?
Jets. No.
The New York Jets. The
The other Jets, lesser known.
Yeah.
Of course.
The New Jersey Jets.
Is that where they are?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure New York Jets play in New Jersey, just like the Giants.
Oh, you're right. I did. I heard that fact the other day.
And the only New York team that actually plays in New York is the Buffalo Bills.
Or like the Buffalo Shills.
And they did
Man,
get
actually,
steamrolled.
I feel bad about that because like I was actually enjoying the Bills Mafia this year. Like I was like, this is kind of funny watching all this shit go down for the Bills.
Watching these grown men covered in ketchup and mustard bust through tables.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Wow,
what?
football's changed a lot since I last watched.
Now this is the Buffalo Bills fan base.
Yeah.
Oh.
They like jump off the top of their fucking campers and shit that they use to tailgate. It's really funny.
They're fucking whack.
So Rodgers, huh? That's what we were talking about when I dropped in.
Yeah, I
Man.
was saying how much I love how the past 4 years he's like, what am I going to do with my infinite wisdom as I take this time to really contemplate what I'm doing?
Yeah. What am I gonna do with my infinite fucking paycheck?
Yeah.
Will I retire and just get this money, or will I go play again? Will it be for this
Nope.
team or that team?
Oh, you guys heard about him doing his fucking what was he tripping on? Anyway,
Yeah.
he's been claiming that he keeps seeing the Hat Man.
What?
Yeah, it's like
I
apparently
saw
like
that.
apparently it's like a common thing. If you trip on DMT, you'll see this figure that looks like he's wearing a hat, like a shadow man. And it's like it's like a local legend or whatever. And so Rogers thinks he sees it.
Has he been doing DMT?
Yeah,
You probably, yeah.
It's like a plant, but I can't remember what it's called.
That
Peyote?
guy eats
No,
every hallucinogenic in the world, I think.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
Well,
That guy's fucking
probably-
whack.
probably more healthy than doing cocaine that most the hardest like to do.
The dream is
Hell.
he plays another year, makes it to the Super Bowl, and on the last play he loses because he tries to throw a touchdown pass to the Hat Man.
Dude, we've been joking about that all the time. We're like, maybe he's passing to the Hat Man. Like, who the fuck's he throwing to?
He just throws to nothing and then throws up his arms like, what the hell? Everyone's like, there's no one there.
Dude, I'm a huge fan of Lazard though, because he played for Iowa State, and we watched him play a bunch when
Dude, that
I
guy's
was
a
at Iowa State.
monster.
I know he's such a good at like blocking down.
He's
downfield.
so good. He's not gonna be in Packer country next year, probably.
I know it's so frustrating because I'm a Packers fan, so
Same.
it feels bad, man.
Kane is totally a healthier farm, bro. Psychedelics don't have like a physical effect on you, like a negative physical effect, like hard drugs do. But you know, psychologically, so, you know, you pass it to the Hat Man.
Ayahuasca. That's what he was taking. Ayahuasca,
Oh, that's like some other kind of cactus, eh?
probably.
Yeah, it definitely is.
But it's, he's, oh fuck, it's really funny that he's seeing the Hat Man. Goofy bastard.
I wonder if anybody's made a Hat Man museum yet.
Yo, it's true.
A Hat Man wax museum of
Okay.
everybody's like description of it.
The
If anybody's made a video game.
ayahuasca is made of a shrub. It's not a cactus like
Oh.
peyote.
The Hat Man Shadow Ward on Steam.
Oh god. Already.
The scariest game of 2014. Alright.
Fucking
This
old
is
school.
out for a while.
It's official.
But who we pulling for now? I'm actually a 49ers fan now for the rest of the
Brock
season because
Purdy
Brock
is
Purdy.
fucking nuts.
Yeah, dude. We were at the game where he made his fucking debut, and like everybody was just like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Like,
I also like I saw that Brock Purdy was a starting quarterback, and I immediately chose against him. I never chose against him again.
Yeah,
He won me over immediately.
he's great, and he was replacing our quarterback at the time, Kyle Kempt, who was not good. So, did you see Iowa State put out like an email that was just like, "You were always relevant to us."
I did not see that one.
Last pick of the draft, jersey number 6969 or something. Mr. Irrelevant is now in the championship game.
And that just bonkers. I gotta be honest with you though. I think the Eagles are gonna get it.
I hope not,
I know, me too. But
because I chose the Niners to win.
oh shit, sorry.
Mostly because I think their defense is disgusting.
Well, so my wife went to high school with George Kittle, and she's like, "Yeah, he was goofy as fuck even then."
The bubble catch was nuts.
Alright. So this has nothing to do with the conversation at hand, but I
Yeah.
turned off hardware acceleration because I
Mhm.
was streaming a video to Regal. And it whatever. Roll20 does not run well if you, or is not CPU friendly if you have hardware acceleration disabled in Google Chrome.
Foundry's like that too, except instead of just eating your CPU, it just like turns into a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
I still know what hardware acceleration does. I mean, aside from accelerate my hardware, but
Yeah.
I think it just lets it use the graphics card processors to do non-graphics things.
Yeah. So specifically, it's like normally when your processor reads instructions, it has to like interpret them. Hardware acceleration means that like it doesn't have to go through that extra layer of like reading ones and zeros. Like I don't know, it can like built into the circuitry is able to do those computations, so it's faster. Basically, it skips a layer of interpretation.
Huh.
I don't really like super get it, but that's the gist of it.
Dude, I'm always skipping layers of interpretation. Ugh. Like me trying to do my fucking RNA extractions. Oh yeah, I got this shit. I'm still working on it 2 weeks later. What the fuck I'm doing.
Did you hear anything back from the thermo guys?
Oh yeah, I've been talking back and forth. We've been doing... I did find something out that's pretty important, I guess. The silage is bringing the pH of the solution way down,
Hmm.
and you need pH 7.5 to 8 to get it to bind to those columns. And so I measured it right before it went into the column, and it was just at 5, and I was like, oh, no fucking kidding.
Damn.
That ain't gonna work.
So you're gonna have to like dilute it in like a buffer or something then?
No, well, I tried that. I diluted it further out in the lysis buffer to see. It really didn't modify things too much. But I did add sodium hydroxide, 2 molar sodium hydroxide made with nuclease and RNase-free water. And like it raised the pH just fine and it fixed the gelling, but I just don't think there's enough input material yet. So I'm gonna do another test tomorrow.
Oh
See what
yeah.
happens. We're getting closer each day.
That's how I feel about every single one of my projects. It's like, well, I'm not where I thought I was gonna get to, but I am technically slightly closer. So
Yes.
oh god. Well, I've spent most of the week just like fighting with spreadsheets, trying to get everything to work and figure out why I didn't have the number of rows I was expecting a bunch of the time.
Yes. Oh yes. Dude. Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah. It's not ideal.
Octo
Ugh.
sub.
Well, does anybody feel like giving a recap?
What did
Yeah, Luke
Deluxe
does.
fucking do? Yeah. What did Deluxe fuck up this time?
Oh, you got you
nothing.
got charmed by the Fae, and we had to chase you down.
Other
Hey,
than
Oh
I just
shit,
found
nice.
yourself.
Yeah, actually,
Easy.
I got to activate your deck quiz.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that. And then I dove into the pond that was a mirror into the next dimension or some shit. That's
Yup.
awesome.
And we all followed.
Cool. Ashrock was fine. He just swam right on through, no problems.
Hell yeah. Well, also, first was worried that you might drown by being charmed, but it's like, wait a minute, no, you can drink, you can breathe in water too, friend.
Easy.
So you just leave him in there and fucking leave. Get out of here.
Just
Let him
wait
go
till he
for a
comes
swim.
out. Till he
Wait till
figures
he's
it out.
satisfied. You know him. He probably just had a little fancy
He was going.
the little dip.
Dude, you could probably play it off as him not even getting fucking charmed. He probably just did it because he thought it was a good idea.
So we, where the hell
Oh.
are we? We're in like a herbalist shop in the Wolfpack territory.
Yeah, I'll pan back over to this maps real quick, just so.
How did Okantir deal with Wolfpack territory? I remember he had like, yeah.
And with
Yeah.
a lot of alcohol.
And he lost another. He lost another duel.
I did lose another duel. That, to be fair, that lady only rolls 23s.
So we went into the herbalist shop and asked some questions. She obviously knew, like, what was up, with Archer and had information, but didn't want to tell us, even though we asked really nicely. Fucking
We did.
some people. So Okachi's like, all right, I'll duel you, and if I win, you tell me. If I lose, I'll leave or will leave, and and then we're like, no, I didn't promise anything. So leaned over, whisper, yeah, if he loses, I'm shooting her in the face. Which he
Hey,
did do.
oh,
So
but you did it better than Deluxe did, right? Like you actually did it.
Yeah,
yeah,
'Cause
non-lethally.
I think okay. Because when Deluxe did it, he just fucking had no plans, told no one, and was
Yeah, well,
separated
you know,
from
she
the
was like a
party.
little roughed up from Okatir, and then we all just ganged up on her while he was unconscious.
Yeah, she was just kind of rolling out of her mind for that duel. It's like just ripping crits off.
Oh yeah.
That sucks for you
Yes.
guys.
So then we tied her up, did a little mind melding. Didn't really learn anything that we didn't already know. Like, you know, she knows what we were talking about, but couldn't get too many specific details from the mind thinking, mind reading.
Yeah, I think
Whatever.
the only directly useful thing you learned from that was that there was probably a portal to the Feywild somewhere beneath the shop.
Oh yeah, and there was an employee that was scared out of his mind, and he just told us everything.
Yeah, that guy was the homie.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get murdered on his way home.
It's fine.
I invited him to join the group. He said no.
That's true. If he didn't want to
Aw.
get murdered, he should have stayed with us. So then we all
So-
climbed into this toilet or something, or there was a secret
They're
entrance in
right
the
in the
bathroom.
reveal the toy.
Yeah, there's a secret button under the plant, which brought you down to the mushroom dimension.
Oh, classic. Oh shit.
And
I remember. I'm. Kyron was telling me about this a little bit. There's like a secret room behind underneath a secret room.
Yo,
wait, where did the pool come into this?
it
there's
was below this.
okay. So
yeah,
we're in the
it
mushroom
was the
place,
second secret room.
and then there was just an entranceway into here, or there's like a portal? I don't remember that part.
There's a button.
A
Yeah,
button.
you took another staircase down into this notably impossible space.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, like
with-
before that could just easily have been the basement of the shop, but like here's a little.
yeah, here's
wacky,
like there's the moon overhead, and you're like, well, we're underground, so.
and it's got a green tint, I guess.
Yep.
That makes sense. I guess that's what color the moon is in the Fae. Is that racist? Sorry.
It is now.
And we
Green Man's like.
But yeah, this was the pool that you got mind bended into.
So now we're in another secret, pass through another place, and we
I'm just
sprouted
gonna
up
keep going.
in like a winter wonderland like Narnia.
Sweet.
Is how I imagine it, and we just left her tied up
yeah, we
body
left
here while we're all
tied
in
up.
the pool.
tied up and gagged.
And God.
Oh yeah,
So she
Important.
can't even scream for help.
and can't cast magic. More
Yep.
importantly,
Yeah.
As she sits there next to the water.
So okay, there's the question for you. Like down is down now. So if you tied her to a rock, would she just go down and then come up the other side and then go back down and then like how would that work?
Continuously just keep going down, constantly dragging water into her lungs.
Sleeping with the fishes.
Were you
And then
following
she
with the
eventually
fishes?
just fills with water and then just sits in the middle. Because they're both the bottom of each other, and so eventually it'll just be the middle.
well, that's only if she first decides to roll into the water while bound and gagged. So if that
If only
happens-
she wishes to kill herself.
At this point, on the third sub level in the green room, who would?
She's waited here for 59 years. Today's the day.
He's an elf, I think. No, that's like nothing.
Nobody's looking for her, and she's stuck.
right. Winter Wonderland.
And was there like some suspicious atmosphere about this place?
Oh yeah,
Well, it
More than
appears to
usual?
be more like a jungle of some kind, but it's covered in snow.
Okay.
I had told y'all that I felt like there was something strong here that it was just giving me the bad vibes, and that was it.
Okay.
Bad vibes.
Yep. And Calliope did also recognize that this was definitely the Feywild.
We're gonna die.
No.
Am I like
I'll take a swig of tequila. Does it
One
taste
day.
different in the Feywild?
No.
So how does
there we go.
how does the Feywild work in conjunction with the like Crystal Punk setting? Is there not Crystal Punk stuff on this side?
They don't generally have as much like the sci-fi tech stuff. They're usually not running around with a ton of guns and things. They do trade with the material plane though, so it's not unheard of.
Harry
Damn.
pulled out a Glock and shoot.
Thought we were
But-
we were all just OP. We just come down there with guns. We're like, we own you now.
Well, I think
but
we
yeah,
find
so
that
it's-
their bows do the same damage as guns. They're just as effective.
Mhm. But yeah, so the Feywild is kind of doing double duty as the plane of dreams, and so in addition to being the home of a lot of the different Fey creatures and their courts, it's also full of weird dream monsters and huge animals and evil plants, and
Shit.
the further into it you get, the sort of more fucked up and weird the sort of geography and interconnectedness of it gets.
So how deep did we drop into it with this pool? Or just right at the surface?
Hard to tell.
Oh shit.
The area around you, so in your immediate surroundings, you're kind of on the shore of the lake that you popped out of, and so other than being kind of surrounded by this the white jungle, um, the kind of immediate things that you can see in your surroundings are what seems to be a bit of a path going in one direction, and then there's a hill nearby that looks like it might be able to overlook a bunch of nearby stuff. But other than that, you're in this kind of snow-covered jungle. The wind is kind of howling through the trees a bit. But here you are.
Any
Does,
tracks in the snow?
Here and there, there's some that look like various animals and things. You guys are mostly kind of urbanites, so you're not the most skilled at parsing what animals are what, I guess. But
No, there's no distinct humanoid footprints like leading into the pool or something.
not that you can tell.
Is there like a sign that says Archer went this way?
probably the
No.
path. If they're frequenting the pool, we could follow the path.
What does our friend Carl look like? Is he in control of his mental faculties?
Yeah, his eyes are no longer glazed over. Technically, I guess in canon, he's like arguing with Calliope about what they should do, but I didn't want to do that RP, so I just ended session.
That sounds very deluxe. So good. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're here
Well, I
now.
think I'm gonna wake up and look around and be like, "This is different." But
What the
I'm
hell
okay
got
with
into you? Do you remember?
it. No clue. It was a lot greener. Did I sleep? Is it daytime?
I don't know. I don't know if daytime is a thing around here.
Why am I all wet?
Yes, you went for a swim.
Why are
So
you
did
all
we.
wet?
We
I
also
also
swam.
went for a
We had
swim.
to follow you.
Sweating a
And
lot.
now we're in the Feywild.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Alcohol
know.
tastes the same here, so I'm kind of all right with it.
Wow.
I don't know if I have enough shrooms for that.
What if we make alcohol from here?
That's a good idea. We should do that. I don't know how to make alcohol, but
It'll
can't be that
probably
hard.
Let's see.
be
There's
some
enough of
mind
us here. We can
bending
figure it out.
Like Deluxe is just gonna like walk up to the nearest tree and just be like,
I think
"Uh,
brewer's tools are actually an individual tool.
They
are they
are, but
really?"
Yeah, the alcohol you mostly make by like fermenting stuff, so it does kind of have a time component that's hard to do in 5 minutes in the field.
Yeah.
I would know. My beer's down there bubbling right now.
Hell yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
How do you ferment faster?
Time
You
magic.
hyper aerate the wort and you drop in a lot of yeast all at once. You can get a fermentation that only lasts like half a day if you like overload it.
A lot. So it's snow. Is it snowing or is it there just snow everywhere?
It's snowing a little bit, not like a heavy snow where it's
Are
an
there any
immediate blizzard you gotta deal with. It's just
are
like
there any
it's
like footprints or tracks? Or like a clear path?
tracks of various like animals and weird little
And you said that
like stripes in the snow
we're
and stuff.
we're city people, so it's
Yeah, with the notable exception of potentially you.
my
Now that I think about it.
my 40 years of walking forever to the city.
Yeah, you could make a if you want like a survival check.
Give him
Heck yeah.
guidance.
Yeah. Okay.
So the guidance is a D4, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
I think that's the
You
first
Look at
time
that,
I've
a
seen that
26.
spell actually used.
Thinking about, I don't even know if Volkatiri is a city person. That's
You're a prison folk.
Yeah, that might be a prison person.
Which
It could be a
is probably
country prison full of gang members.
I'll be a prisoner, prison folk one day.
I think you're
Leave
staying upstate.
tracks of various sizes.
Yep. Yeah, so you recognize some of these things are clearly like deer and squirrels and stuff. One of them it's sort of like a weirdly big squirrel, but that's a little concerning. There's some kind of big cat that you see a couple of places. And then there's these sort of weird trails that take you a moment to think about. And then as you're kind of recalling what the few things you've heard about the Feywild, you think, oh, maybe these are like roots, like as a plant is kind of sliding along the surface.
How far do those tracks go?
Somewhere into the forest. Hard to tell.
I assume they all do that.
Yeah, most of them, if they come down here, they'll approach the water and then head back into the woods.
I think Deluxe is gonna point at the trail and say, "Do you think Archer went this way?"
Seems like
Someone did.
Or he could have followed the plant.
Anything's possible, boss.
There's a plant creature that walks around in a really big squirrel.
right.
When Deluxe hears really big squirrel, his hand goes right to his gun.
There's also a cat creature, big.
Deluxe's hand relaxes.
Do you like see them or something, or do you just know that?
No, I'm just looking at the tracks.
It's looking right at you.
Were there any tracks that like lead from the pool directly, or they're just like in the forest in general?
You mean like animal tracks going? Oh, like out of the pool into the forest?
Yeah.
But without a accompanying setting. No obvious ones.
Okay.
What about tracks that lead straight to the pool and then disappear?
Doesn't look like there's anything super recently, no.
Dang. So I guess we should pick a direction to go.
You get the sense that like a lot of tracks probably don't last that long because there is some snow and it's blowing around and stuff.
Yeah.
Snow on the tree branches. A big squirrel could jump on one, just cover up tracks by
I like
knocking
the
all the snow loose.
trail, in the Feywild, do as a Fey, which is probably like hug trees and or something. I don't know. Follow trees, walk with trees, dances with trees. Any of that.
Follow the trail.
I like that. Like Deluxe, a very, very, very ingrained in the city, like city folk person, just tries to like start dancing with the trees. He like has no idea how to do it, but he's like, I'm pretty sure I'm doing it really well.
Follow the trail while keeping a lookout for the creatures I saw tracks of.
That seems reasonable.
I'm
Yep.
most curious about the plant creature, I'm not gonna lie. And the big squirrel.
All right. So as you're walking, can folks give me, let's see, a couple of different things. Ham, give me a wisdom save.
Heck yeah.
Bro, what the
Everyone,
heck?
give me a perception check.
Yeah, I
Um,
got this.
And then anyone interested
Heck
in looking
yeah.
for herbs and stuff can give me a alchemy or herbalism check.
Throw another one
Oh.
out there.
Jesus Christ! All right.
What the fuck, Ham?
I was rolling really bad on Monday. Not today.
Kind of funny how wise he is, because like with the colloquial definition of wise, I would say Edmund is like the opposite. He's like extremely naive.
I'm just learning new ways to live.
that makes you wise. Yes, that's true. Having
That's
an
why
open mind is wisdom.
That's why it's so funny to me that he listens to the things Lokatir says, because I'm sitting here with a 5 in wisdom. Just given the worst advice possible.
I spent 40 years alone.
Long
Actually-
walk.
Yeah, I got detoured a lot by myself.
So as you're following the trail through the woods, it becomes quite hard to follow at times. But you so far you're pretty sure you're still on the right track. And it kind of winds around. It's not the most direct trail, but you think that you're still heading sort of steadily in the same direction. And as you're traveling, you are able to spot some potentially useful herbs and collect some of them that you recognize. Can you roll me 3d6 and 3d4?
How did I add that to the roll?
Good speed run.
So let's see. With that, you will get a couple of patches of actually Oblivion Root, which Theo
boy.
would recognize. And so you have, it looks like 3 doses of that available that you can collect. And then the other thing that you spotted is a herb called Kalon's Blessing, which you recognize is actually one of the main ingredients of Lesser Restoration potions.
Nice.
And you got 3 doses of that. Okay. Yeah, the other thing that you notice, but are able to sort of shrug off for the time being, is that you feel something kind of tugging at your mind, like it's trying to confuse you and misguide you actively as you're trying to move through this forest.
That's Chiron.
How do I spell the other one's name? The second one?
A1.
Yeah,
Is it
just drop it in the
C-A-Y?
chat real quick.
Oh.
Yep. But as you're progressing along this path, you find it kind of uh-oh.
I know this
Uh
map.
oh.
Yeah, you know this map.
Yeah, I put this was a map I had for one of the simulations for the first few routes.
Not the simulation.
There was
Just like
Just
the
like the
simulation.
simulation.
Not
He's
the
already
fucking
simulated the
simulation.
map. Oh my god.
yeah,
Yeah, surround me. Protect me, friend.
giant trolls for Trundle were over here and over here.
God.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh
Go.
yeah, I
Bring it
remember
in.
him
Surround
talking
me.
about the simulation. This guy's insane. He's deranged with his overpowered Trundle
Yeah.
powers.
Trundle would
Yo,
get
get on the
fucking
map.
whooped now by just one player.
No, it's fine. This is a completely different forest. All right.
Actually, multiple times by different players.
Yo.
He's not here.
Oh my god.
He even said BRB.
No.
Yes, he did. Before my wisdom save.
I was gonna do something before combat happened, but here we are.
I mean, it's you guys have been walking for a bit. If there's something important,
I was
that
like,
you
I
wanna
was gonna ask how long we had been walking for. If we had been walking for like maybe like 15 minutes without like nothing happening, I would have turned into like an owl and flying high just to get a bird's eye view, see if there's anything in sight.
You can turn into
Oh,
an
yeah.
owl?
Yeah. Mind
he's
your
a
business.
druid. Or no, he's a cleric. What? Yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
Mind your business.
Yep. All right. So, yeah, we can process that real quick.
Okay.
So as you kind of fly up to scout the area,
I'm about to take
um,
fucking damage. I can feel it.
what you're able to see, through kind of the snowflakes and whatnot in the air, is kind of in the distance, not super far away, but it'll still take a while to kind of walk there. You see that there is a fort, kind of in a large like clearing, past some of the jungle. And with your bird eyes, you're able to kind of see some of the banners and whatnot that are on there, and you would recognize this as being owned by some faction of the Winter Court.
Okay.
Um,
Look, man.
that's the kind of the main landmark that's sort of nearby. A lot of the rest of the expanse is just kind of jungle that's kind of hard to distinguish, from the rest of it. Um, and then in the far distance, you do see various like, floating islands and other sort of strange, dreamlike geography, and some, far to it's hard to tell direction, but far to we'll call it the south
The
for
right.
now. It's
Oh, the south.
you can kind of see there's some sort of border where it looks like it's starting to become warmer.
Okay.
Yeah, the sort of the nearby thing that you can see is yeah, the fort
of
that's kind of
Winterfell.
in more or less the direction that you guys have been traveling.
Okay.
And then
Perfect.
yeah, and then make me actually a perception check.
Oh, nice. Is this based on hearing or sight?
Sight, yeah,
Oh my god, I have keen hearing and sight as an owl.
huge.
Wow.
Oh Jesus Christ, I can't see.
Okay, yeah, that's
Pretty
all you see.
key. We're gonna
This
get
is
jumped
fucking
by that
snow in
plant
my
for real.
I'm I'm gonna get murdered.
That
All right,
plant that's messing with my
then I come
mind.
back down.
You guys ever see the videos of the owls that just fuck with other birds of prey at night?
Yeah.
No.
They just like fly through the air because they're so quiet,
Uh-huh.
and they just like talon other birds. Like, they're just hanging out on a branch, and an owl will just show up and fuck on them. Like,
Oh my
Watch out.
god.
In my neighborhood,
Guys,
So-
it's
Hilarious.
owl territory.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Guys, I saw a
Yes.
fort ahead.
A fort.
Yeah, it belongs to
Yeah.
the Winter Court.
Any
Yeah.
other clearings?
Is that a gang?
Not exactly, but I guess you could think of it like that.
Are they not really keen on us being here, or
That's a great question. What do I know at the Winter Court?
Um, they're not necessarily inherently hostile. They, compared to the summer court, tend to be much more direct, in kind of their dealings with people on the material. Which does sometimes mean, kidnapping and stealing their shit, but sometimes it just means like making actual normal deals instead of, breaking your mind with enchantments.
Okay.
Um,
But more direct.
Our kind of people.
but you would remember that the Quicklings and some of the other Fae that came to Okatir's apartment to kill you guys were also from the Winter Court.
oh
Oh.
shit?
Okay,
Uh-huh.
I would relay that information. Also, I would mention that into that direction, it seems to be getting warmer.
Yeah, the kind of pay to make deals with mortals, like make a deal with Archer Foley? Question mark.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We should be there soon enough. We keep walking.
All right, well, better keep our wits about us. I have a bad feeling something's about to happen.
You're worried too
I
much.
have
I'm
no
sure
bad
it'll be
feeling at all.
fine. For now.
Alright. So since everybody's rolled perception, so Edmund and Carl, you guys have noticed as you've been kind of walking for the past few minutes or so, that the kind of area that you're passing through is noticeably kind of quieter than a lot of the rest of the jungle was. There was kind of, some bird song sometimes, little animal noises in the distance, um, occasionally sort of strange, like almost weird little like laughing noises. But the area right here is very very quiet. Um, and this has made you a little bit suspicious. And Ham, you actually have noticed um, that stalking kind of in the trees behind you appears to be a big cat. Um, and so the two of you basically, we're gonna do like a surprise round of combat that the two of you will participate in, and then everybody else will join in the next.
Okay.
Phobia.
But everybody can go ahead and roll initiative.
Thank you, Theo, for continuing the protection around me.
5.
If I get murdered from this angle, I blame Dolak. Oh,
Sorry.
I'm gonna get murdered.
Damn, me. Leo's part of the me and Theo gang. Let's go. Ace on the D20s, pog.
Oh
um,
no.
and Luke, you gotta click your guy when you roll initiative, like your token.
How do I do? Ooh.
The
Oh,
pointer
I can
tool.
click it on. Okay. Gotcha.
There we go. That should be a 16. So here we go. All right. And then we will do one of those. Okay. Yeah. So from you guys' team, it'll just be Carl and Edmund that go this round.
Okay.
Hey,
This is very chill.
how big is this kitty cat?
It's quite large. In fact,
Bigger than a person? Like heavier than a person?
I forgot to.
Oh God, it's
Yeah,
even
He's
definitely.
bigger.
so
No.
large he grew on the map.
Like, and his
He's
heart
like the
grew 3
Grinch's
times the next
heart.
day.
Yeah,
Never
I
shot. We
forgot to
both
make
went for
it.
the shitty Grinch joke at the same time.
Yeah, I had forgotten to make him big. Oops.
So like the tracks that we saw were like this, like the paw prints are like the size of your head, kind of thing.
I don't know if they're that big. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure like normal lions and stuff are large in D&D. Maybe not,
Oh.
but
Like,
because
guess
like
that-
they're kind
yeah.
of like the same size as like a horse.
Yeah.
He's got big little Toby. Yeah, lions are large.
So it's not really like noticeably much bigger than a normal like big cat, but definitely imposing nonetheless.
Yeah.
And it is
Oh.
going to.
This music sounds like it has a gun.
It probably does.
And so do we.
Jump down and sprint at
Like the
it seems
rat.
to be
Oh, wait. Karen, it should go like this.
No. Mind your business. If I get hit, it's Deluxe's fault.
it is going for the closest unaware party member.
Sorry, rat. Thank you for
Well,
taking
this
the
does
hit,
make
Theo.
sense that the cat is going after the rat, huh?
Sorry, Theo.
That's all right.
You're not sorry.
I'm not. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I keep saying sorry.
I believe that will miss.
And it will also go
Multi-attack.
for a bite.
That will also miss.
Okay.
Thank goodness Theo was the perfect choice. I would have been dead.
To the 8?
No. Well, I'm assuming we're surprised, so I'm assuming it has advantage.
The 11?
Maybe. No, I'm kidding. I have 13. I have 13. Ooh.
Go ahead, Carl.
What the fuck do you do?
So this cat is like, its fur seems to be. It's hard to tell if it's just coated with snow and ice or whether it's kind of made of snow and ice. It actually seems to be just radiating cold, though, even colder than the air that was around you. And so as you start your turn there, make me a con save.
Oh shit.
Oh, it has an aura. No. That's glacial.
Okay. So you can feel it kind of starting to freeze you. But you take just 1 point of cold damage. And are not frozen in place.
What? What?
1 point. And I'm not frozen.
Yeah, so you can take your turn as normal.
But he's like, I can't move. Opportunity attack, right? Because he's like on me.
Yeah.
Risk it.
But there's
You
a
can disengage if you want.
disengage, yeah. I think I'm gonna try to hit him with my power cord.
Okay.
Where's that?
Alright, so that is
I think he has to make an attack roll with that one.
yeah. Yep, let's make a ranged spell attack.
Hold on. How do I do that?
It's already.
If there's not like a pre-programmed one on your sheet, then it should just be a d20 plus your proficiency plus charisma.
I think you do have one. You used it before in your attacks under
It's
the
in my-
core
oh,
part of
yeah.
your character sheet.
Okay, there it is.
Oof.
Yeah.
Put it away. Put it away.
Yeah.
It's a power cord that you're like whipping them with instead. Power cord to your toaster.
Okay, that's it.
Alright, and Edmund.
Alright, starting off. Bonus action. Encasing crystal. So it has to make a strength save.
Oh shit.
Alright, it's stunned.
Alright.
And then I will stand right here and then pull out my big gun, put it in both hands, and fire. I missed.
Unlucky.
One day someone will hit.
That button is so gross. Look how big it is. Ugh.
All right, the 1 minute timer has started, but it gets to make a save again.
Wait,
Oh yeah, sorry. Where did you start?
wait, it let me use it.
It's because you have control of my character sheet.
Oh,
I started here.
Look
yeah.
at stupid
here.
Leo. He got gaslit into
Yeah.
So
tracking.
that's within 10 feet. So can you also make me a concept?
Yeah,
Within 10
Oh.
feet.
Okay.
Am I
You
frozen
are
here?
yes, you are restrained.
No shot.
Um,
You guys just tied each other up.
And you take 4 cold damage.
Oh my lord, this is no.
So yes, they tied each other.
And now he's no longer. If I take damage and I fail, I have to concentrate on the thing.
But that's probably the only thing you're concentrating on at the moment, right? So roll
Oh
a
yeah,
d3. I guess decide what number that is. Probably just 1, right? But
yeah.
so you're
So
you're
it's
fine.
safe. I forgot I had this.
Oh,
Thank you.
You stole from her. You gotta make good use of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you better be using her. I'm gonna kill
I
you.
remember now. I remember now. It's here.
All right, so
Alright.
stun does something.
Stun.
Attack rolls have advantage on you. You automatically fail strength and dex saves. You can't. You're also incapacitated.
Right, and that one is like you can't take actions or reactions. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
right.
So do I get the save at the start of my turn or the end of the turn? At the end. All right.
Fuck.
So it's able to shake off the crystals, but it does seem to take a good chunk of its turn.
I saved my rat friend from
Thank you.
possibly being hit again.
Carl, make a con save.
And we're back.
Is that a lie?
Yeah, so you're just taking half.
You know you're gonna take damage.
3. I think flanking's real in this universe, though.
Yeah,
It is
so
real.
It's a plus.
But
Three,
attack
I
of
think.
opportunity are real walking near it.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right. Well, I'll just flank
You
with
can
Carl
you can
if he
do
stays
5
there.
feet within its reach without a problem, but more than
Yeah,
What about
I-
back and forth?
I forgot. Yeah, that's fine. That's like drunken fist, you know.
But so it's just the 3 cold damage, and then you're able to do whatever you want to do.
Okay. All right, I've got my balance. I'm gonna do it again. Whoa.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Now
Are we not at the level where your cantrips do more
I
damage?
think that's an actual spell. Not a
Oh,
cantrip.
okay.
No, I think
What?
it's a new
Cantrip.
cantrip.
it's a cantrip, but
Yeah, I don't think he has.
maybe
any
I never
spells
bumped
left.
it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we're
should
level
be
5.
should be 2d4 by now.
Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah!
You get another one.
Oh, he has
Get
a one
another
spell.
one and another.
Yeah, literally another one.
Yeah. So now, the next
Alright.
attack roll made against the target before the end of your turn has advantage.
Yeah, now Ashrod gets to shoot it for
Perfect.
10 trillion damage.
Look,
Too
I'm
bad
a-
it's not stunned.
It's thunder damage. Does it shatter the ice?
It does not.
Damn.
Does it kill it in one hit?
Yeah. Does it kill it in one hit?
It seems to be fine.
Does
What?
it send snow flying off its body?
This
or ice
GM
Yeah.
is throwing enemies way too powerful.
Yeah, what the fuck? I mean, an AC of 15 is like nigh unhittable, so.
Yeah. Are you doing anything else?
No, that's it for me.
Okay.
All right.
Ashrock, you are outside of its aura, so you're fine.
Time for him to unload his gun.
Courtesy kind of suggests that I need to walk up to this thing, but like I have a gun, so I don't really technically need to. But I mean, probably better me than my rat friend, huh? So,
Alright, I'll get up there.
I mean,
But I don't-
it does just have an aura of cold.
and I have good con saves, but at not making them
Lux
at all
says-
is better than good con
I
saves.
just shoot him, it's
What
fine.
if you
Yeah.
What if you pull me away from this area?
No,
Friendship.
no.
Yeah, I'll get in front of you, friend. But first, I'll shoot it.
That will.
Advantage.
Oh yeah, you have advantage. Yep. that'll-
21. Hell yeah.
Find out it's AC,
Okay.
boy.
Do I want to use a shot? Yeah, I do.
Hell yeah, we're
Uh,
doing shots.
No, actually I don't because
Oh.
like the grasping shot isn't actually very useful here because I'm just gonna walk up to it and we're not running away from it. So
Yeah,
Not until it unleashes its
yeah.
fucking, like,
Once it hits,
If
we
it-
might change our mind.
If it stands on 2 feet and grows like an additional 6 arms, I might run away.
and then I'll shoot at it again with
Mhm.
without advantage. Hell yeah!
My God.
Just
Alright.
when you need it. Hell yeah! All right, and then I'll just walk up here, and I'm done.
Alright, as you walk up, make a con save.
Hell yeah! Hell
Oh!
yeah!
Yep. So you just take half of this. So 1. And you can move.
Watch the steel freezes.
Yeah. Yeah, watch
Yep.
this Theo freezes.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
It's
Yes,
okay.
you
I
are
have a
restrained.
solution. Smoke bomb.
Ah.
Oh, I thought you were
Uh,
gonna just drop a fire bomb and that would melt the ice.
I am out of fire bombs. I've used my one.
Yep, he used it against the blood thing. Blood.
The
fly.
blood loci.
Okay. Okay. I mean, shooting in melee is disadvantage, right?
Unless you have a
Without the-
feat that says
Yeah.
otherwise.
I don't think I have a feat that. I have sniper, not the
Not
other
gunner.
one. And so I will just try and take the dodge action. I think.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Okatir.
I will move like so. So I'm assuming once I get here, I have to make a con save.
Yep.
All right, let's get nice and frozen.
Nope. You are able to continue moving.
The power of alcohol. Let's go.
And 1
Ah,
rage.
rounded down to 0. I think you'll find. Yeah, I'll Astra. Why not? Bah, 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 bah.
Holy fuck!
I-
Light him up.
All right.
I-
2 hits.
I'm flanking. Does that change anything?
Yes. 3 hits.
Pog. Poggers.
I think I said that was +3 in my world, isn't it? So yeah, actually they just all hit.
We found this
Poggers.
AC, I believe.
So that's all halved. So 26, 36, 44, 53 halved is 26.
Okay.
That is slightly more damage than Koi's first bullet.
Hell yeah!
All it
Like
took was
sharpshooter.
5 attacks.
Sharpshooters are an interesting thing we have going.
I forgot
but
I
yeah,
had
that-
action surge as well.
I will
You might
dodge
need
the
it.
bonus action.
Okay.
And of course,
do.
I will take a swig from the tequila. I gotta keep myself warm.
This predator that's used to things running away to not get into its cold aura. People are just running right into its cold aura. From like, oh
It
fuck.
gets encased in crystal and then succeeds to escaping it. It's like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, honestly, I could have just restrained it and told everyone to run away and not ran up to it, but whatever.
Yo.
All right. So you
Hey,
are
Leo.
restrained.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
take 1d6.
Oh.
What if you had wrestled with it and then froze? You just broke your arms off when it got out.
And you can grapple a creature a size larger from you, right?
Ding, ding,
Uh,
ding,
I think
dong.
so.
You can, but they automatically break free when they use their action too.
Like a wisdom saving throw, you do.
But they have to use their action.
Take 18 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Ding ding dong. That's me.
Didn't you melt somebody with that in that one warehouse?
No, that was inflict wounds. Like a tactical.
Yeah, he crit on that, and
That
they
was
just
way worse.
exploded, basically.
Whoop.
Team dust.
Inflicted the mortalist of wounds.
That's me, because I can't do anything else.
Okay.
I just realized
Ed-
you only do one of those. I
So I
kept
make
thinking
it.
you did
Do I,
both.
do I make another con save?
Oh god no.
Let's see. You're still within 10, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
and I failed the first one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, this is just
Hell yeah, more damage.
Yep. So you take the full d6. You're still restrained.
Nice.
You can do an athletics check as an action to free yourself if you want.
I think I'm safe right here. And what if another one comes from like this way, and then
No.
I could
No,
be
that's
the
what-
front line?
The giant squirrel comes from.
From above.
Regular attacks are a disadvantage. So what if I make a save instead? Make a con save. Get fucked. Take 4 poison.
Hey, how come
Yeah.
Leo's cantrip did 18 damage and yours did 4?
I don't know. What
That's
the heck?
asking for a friend.
Mine did 3. So
I'm just better.
You can
Yeah,
do
but yours
2 cantrips
effectively
in one
did
turn,
27
right?
because it made Koi's attack hit.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
So I will use my free item interaction to pull out my quarterstaff and hold my
Get the
shield
purple
and bonus action shillelagh. Ending my turn.
I think I'm gonna request that Ashrock always goes after Deluxe.
You just gotta roll good on your initiative.
The Jaguar takes. Oh yeah. All right. So first, you see kind of some snow and ice kind of coming up from the ground and sort of reconstituting its fur.
Oh shit.
It's healing.
Healing. Oh my good lord. That's
It
half of
actually
an
is.
Ashrock shot.
Wait.
Then it's gonna take the disengage action. And you see it.
No!
You see it kind of like submerge itself in the snow that's built up off to the side of the trail. And it just zooms away.
40 feet. Well, surely we can still see it. Yeah.
And then it's gonna move another
Oh shit.
40 feet. So actually, a little bit off screen. You could still maybe get a shot on it. It's definitely gonna have a bunch of cover.
Does our friend get to stab it as it zooms away?
He just
I took a disengage.
Oh, okay. Cool. Perfect. And we don't even need to run away from this thing. It ran away from us.
Now it's gonna go get its pack because it's all of a sudden a pack creature.
Oh gosh.
Now let's just walk away like it didn't even phase us to
Really?
really.
Just keep walking down the path now. See ya.
There was a total of 3
Hey.
gunshots over here in the
Let-
silence.
Let bygones be bygones.
Well, maybe we should head for the. Deluxe is like, maybe we should head for the warmer territory.
No, it's like really far away though. Right?
really?
Like, it's like miles and
Yeah.
miles away.
Yeah, and it was in the opposite direction of the fort.
To where, yeah. I mean, it's probably warm inside the fort if they don't try to murder us.
I doubt
Actually,
it's
probably
warm.
not,
They're the,
because
they're
they're
the
the
winter
frost
court.
fort.
I'm sure
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
even colder.
It's colder on the inside. Yeah, like that's where the cold's coming from.
We get inside, the inside is just snow everywhere. It's like an igloo in there.
Like a volcano, but it's snow. I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry.
But no intent to pursue them.
No.
Nope.
Negative.
then we will drop the turn order.
But I will
Can
now keep
someone break
watching
me
out
out
for
of
the
this?
giant cats.
All right. Well, hopefully it doesn't try to ambush us again.
Can someone break me out of this? I don't think I can do it by myself.
Try. Come on. Well, let's see it. Let's see it.
Start with your little finger.
Oh, it's
Okay.
like
Hey,
we're
well,
gonna-
at least yours wasn't a red one.
Looks like we're gonna have to leave.
I'm free.
See?
Just took. It just took.
We're gonna have to leave her and just instantly. No, no.
Wait!
I fucking
Don't
break my
leave.
foot off. Just leave it to the front. Like,
Yeah,
no.
that's the -1.
Yeah, it's not a
Well, just like
modifier.
one toe.
It's
It's
-1
a foot
limb.
modifier.
What modifier?
Just the time where create bonfire would have been useful.
Where's Lumpy?
The one.
Time
we
most
need
he
him.
disappeared.
When we needed him both.
Deluxe says, I think Deluxe is just gonna like be extra cautious and kind of like keep peering over his shoulder if we're gonna go anywhere, so that we trying to not get snuck up on again, I guess.
Sounds good.
I'm sure it's fine. I mean, it didn't really get much done and nearly got killed if it ran away.
Deluxe
Wild
finger
animals are much like the people in prison. Once they're beaten down, they tend not to fight back.
gun.
I
That was an
think.
awful big
Unless
gat.
we're around their children, then they'll just fight us forever.
I can't say there were many prison children. There were a few, but
Oh wait, I have that bottle that Oketeer gave me. I'll take a
Yeah,
swig of
well,
that. I'm sure
warm
that'll
yourself
warm me
up.
up. I had to take a sip.
But you're continuing onwards.
Towards the fort.
Go on our merry way.
All right. Yeah. As you're proceeding further through the forest, it's starting to kind of wind around and become harder to follow again. Hey, make me another wisdom save.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, this guy wise as fuck. All right. Yeah. So you're able to continue going. At least resisting the kind of urge to turn off the path, and continuing to kind of to follow where it's going. And so eventually, you're kind of after about maybe an hour or so more walking, you're starting to hear more often just kind of weird little like snickering noises in the trees. You get the sense that things are maybe watching you. And
I'm watching them.
it's hard to see, kind of exactly what's doing it. But you do see just like very brief little glimpses of these sort of small, dark, like sort of maybe like pixie-looking things, kind of hidden in trees and bushes and stuff, and then kind of darting away whenever you look at them directly.
And I take a second to. So I have a diplomat's pack and a forgery kit. Can I write out a just like a we are the like an envoy from like one of the departments, and that like we request like a place to stay, and like, well, if they house us, then they will be reimbursed and all this shit. Just like a legal looking document that gives us like a little bit of diplomatic immunity, just in case.
Makes it seem like we're supposed to be here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you could try and make something like that. Do you got any sort of like proficiency in this or anything?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. I don't know. You could roll. I guess maybe just like flat charisma.
Ooh.
All right.
And
Yeah, it's you kind of pause for I don't know 10 minutes. You'd spend some time kind of trying to make it look all nice, getting the lettering just right and all that stuff. And
I like
you think you got a
elbow Calliope. I'm like, does this look like the Ministry of Dreams seal? Did I do it right? Like,
How's it looking?
I don't know. I don't know what it looks like, but out
Oh,
of game.
that's God. There's
IRL,
nothing
I don't
done.
know.
it looks okay. You're used to seeing their like stamps and stuff on all kinds of paperwork, and it's not quite right. It'd probably look okay from 20 feet away for sure.
If you squint
Um,
in your eyes and imagine the right seal, yeah, it's pretty good.
somebody who like actually knows what it's supposed to look like and is holding it in their hands, you don't know if they'll, to think it's real or not. But
Fuck that. I want the one with the dreams one.
Um, ooh, it looks okay, I think.
You fix it. Because this might get us a place to stay.
Are there any dwarves over
I'm
going?
just gonna raise my hand, my shaky, drug-driven hand. Just I don't have a steady hand.
Noted.
and in that outfit, you're probably shivering too.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking freezing. I hate it
And you were
here.
recently restrained by ice as
I'm
well.
miserable. I'm cold. I'm drunk. No, not drunk. I'm tipsy. I'm high. I'm miserable, but I'm great.
Wait, do those things sound like good things? 2 out of 3.
If the
What
drunk
they'll have
tips
to
him.
do. Anyway, I just put it in like my back pocket for a rainy day.
Yep, sounds good. But yeah, so anybody who wanted to kind of see if you could get a better look at things, Ham already rolled perception, but if anybody else is interested,
Katya's too busy being amused by just watching Calliope complain about everything.
It's not that bad.
Can you even feel cold?
What's cold?
Take that as a no.
Sorry.
so Ham, you get a closer look. It's quite small, but this is
Oh
kind of
my
more what it
God.
looks like.
This is the
Looks like-
motherfucker laughing at me.
It looks like Ham in real life.
The teeth and all.
The mirror.
What the fuck?
But yeah, so you see these things kind of pop out of random bits of foliage and things every now and then, and then duck back.
I don't think I know what those are.
They're cute.
Probably not. Let me think. Let's see. You're not specifically familiar with Fae or the Feywild. Are you proficient in nature?
Nope.
All right. Yeah, you don't know there. Some
I
kind
was
of
going
weird
to a
fairy
city,
shit.
not to spend my life in the woods.
But yeah, as you're continuing to travel along, that kind of keeps happening. And you find yourself coming to a
Oh no, another battle map.
this sort of
All right, team. You know
Not
the
a-
drill.
not a
We're hunting.
clearing exactly, but there's sort of a bunch of sort of minor paths diverging through here.
Ooh, wow.
And you notice with your perception that there's sort of some weird like dolls kind of hidden amongst the roots and things of this tree.
Weird what?
Balls?
Dolls.
Dolls.
Oh,
Forget a spell check.
DOLLS.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh.
Wait, what the fuck?
It sort of look like just like weird fucked up goblins. Like
oh, they're cute.
There's
That looks
something.
like from the Dark Crystal.
Yeah.
Black Colton?
What is Dark Crystal?
Oh, you don't know what Dark Crystal is?
No,
That movie is fucking.
Geo, get in
boss.
position. Protect me.
I am in
We're protecting
position.
him.
Look. There.
I'm lazy. I only put one of these on the map.
There.
There's like a bunch around this
Okay.
tree here.
What if we touch one?
Why did Kyron
I-
censor who made this map, not the last one?
Actually, that was me.
I didn't even do that. Yeah, Theo censored it.
Says the N word.
No.
Kyron just wrote it down there.
Boss, I said it. You don't touch them.
What's the worst that can happen?
Could be
The luck
infused
says
with magic.
maybe
Soul could be absorbed into it. Well, I mean, then you just move into a different wooden.
Well, then I would just
what-
explode and die.
Would you?
I don't stand next to him.
I think so.
I
don't know.
suggest you
We can
don't
find
touch
out.
them. No, don't think that's
Maybe
right.
Ashrock can shoot him from over here.
Why
I
do we
could
have
shoot
to
him
mess-
from over here.
I feel like we shouldn't mess with them.
Would I shoot it?
What if we
Somebody-
just go say hello to it?
somebody
Until
made
you
that.
break their stuff. I think that ends diplomacy. I
Said
think.
hello to it from over here.
Good point. Hello over there.
Hmm.
It doesn't seem to respond at all. You do hear some kind of laughing, you know, the same that you've been hearing from like over this direction.
I didn't think that was very funny.
From which direction? Like ahead of us?
Like this general direction.
Okay. It was me casting prestidigitation.
And I'll take 2 steps forward.
And 1 step back.
3 hours
Slide
this
to the
time.
left.
Um.
I'll take another 2 steps. I'll pull out my quarterstaff. Another 2 steps.
Alright.
Maybe.
Make a perception check.
Oof.
When it really matters.
I'll start to
No,
follow
Bert.
along, by the way,
Yeah.
if I'm allowed to. I don't know if Ham's getting jumped. Okay.
And then I'll hold the quarterstaff as
Very
far as I
bullish.
possibly can in front of me. Take another 2
Right.
steps and then poke it.
Alright. Make a dex save.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Man.
Sorry, give me a second. I don't remember what I set this DC at.
Fireball jutsu.
Probably 15.
Unironically, I think that probably was what I said.
Yeah, I
but
think
I'm
it is.
checking to be fair. Yeah, it was 15. As you step onto this square, the ground under you collapses.
Oh no, not a spike
well,
trap!
There don't seem to be any spikes, but it is a 20-foot deep pit.
No! This is gonna hurt.
Which is what, like 2d6? Yeah. 10 bludgeoning.
Ow.
And this is met with just a resounding chorus of laughter from every direction.
Alright, I'll admit that was funny.
Are you okay?
I'm golden.
Do you have
Here's
a
my
way to
rope
get
to
out
bind
of
up that
there?
lady. Anyone else have one?
Yeah, I have Ashrock to give me his hand.
I don't have 20 feet
Why
long
do you have
hands.
20 feet, man?
Just lower him down.
You all
I didn't-
also see this gentleman hop down from the tree.
Oh my
And
look
hey,
I'll
at
give
it.
him a quick enhance.
Ugh.
It's Leo.
that's me.
It does appear to be a goblin in jester's clothing, and he seems to be quite pleased with himself. He is actively laughing. He says, "You fell for one of my traps."
I did.
Oh.
Now can I come out?
Oldest trick in the book.
What brings you here?
Looking
Big
for a
pond.
guy.
Diplomacy. This looks like their finest diplomat to negotiate with.
Yeah. It's a rainy
Looking
day,
for a
baby.
guy? Looks like you brought 3 with you.
Did I?
No, he does have a point on that one. But
I
he's
guess I
wrong, 'cause
did.
he brought 4 because Grievo's back there.
Oh, you were wrong.
Laugh at him.
Isn't there like a girl here?
You fool.
Yeah, did you just now notice?
Yeah. In and out of character. Damn, these drugs.
I will admit sometimes I think that there's more of us than there are, but then I realize that if I close one eye, well, then there's the normal amount.
Half of them disappear.
Oh, we disappear.
Oh wait, I have this rope in this bag.
Does he have
Okay.
like? Is
He
he?
likes
it up.
that pit. It took quite some time to dig.
Did you dig it yourself?
Of course.
How long?
5 minutes.
That's not that long.
I don't have that kind of time.
Worse, there's tricks to be
Fair
played.
enough.
He does have that kind of time.
Is he wearing like the clothes of like the winter court, or is he just kind of whatever his color is fancy?
Um. It could be a history check.
History? Damn, not religion. Oh wait, I'm still good at history. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, you're not like the most well versed in this stuff, but you don't think he's associated with the court, probably.
Okay.
Deluxe walks up to the doll and just exclaims aloud. He just, my word. The craftsmanship. Exquisite. Exquisite. Did you make this? And he picks up the doll up.
There goes your soul. Who ripped?
Of course. I've made many.
How much would you want for this? It's beautiful. It's magnificent.
Oh, why, thank you. 70 gold.
70 gold. Oh, easy. Here, I will have this directly charged to the Department of Dreams. And do you have more in stock?
The who? The what?
Department of Dreams, of course. We are from the material plane.
Well, I can tell you're not from around here. But, I mean, I don't know what good that does me.
Oh, they'll find you your gold. But I just simply must have these dolls. They're gorgeous. And your name is? What is your name? What is the artist's name?
You may call me Nilma. And you may have that doll if you make me a laugh with your best joke.
Okay, because I had literally just heard a joke today. It's a rough one, man. All right. He just says, all right. He says, what's the difference between an epileptic oyster shucker and a prostitute with diarrhea?
One of them works with mollusk.
Pretty close, but no. The epileptic shucks between fits. Made him laugh.
I don't know. Do gobos understand wordplay? Human wordplay?
Excellent.
God, that
Yes.
joke is so stupid, but I laughed at it.
This guy looks like a guy that enjoys dirty jokes.
You may have that doll. Now,
Excellent.
what really brings you to this jungle?
Archer Foley.
The guy.
And who the hell is that?
See, if you don't know, then you're not part of the club. I'm sorry. But I could bring you in, friend. You are clearly an artist of great vision.
Well, it's nice to be appreciated. You know, I've dug lots more of those holes too. I hope you appreciate those.
Well,
Of course, but maybe some other time. Right now, we're headed towards that fortress, owned by the Frost Court, the Winter Court.
Oh,
You know anything about that?
Yeah, they got dwarves over there.
dwarves? Not that I know of.
Oh,
Eh,
okay.
They're always wandering through these parts, disrupting things. Sometimes they take those dolls. I need those.
Yeah. Probably doing silly things like filling in holes. The nerve.
Well, they never seem to learn how to spot them. You know, I always mark them. I give people a chance.
well, if you would take us through these woods towards the fort, and chat with me a while, friend. Maybe by the end of it, I'll pass your name on through the club.
Hmm. Well, I'm afraid I have no time for traveling. I need to protect these fine fellows. And
The
he
dolls.
kind of gestures around to
Oh.
the trees. And you do see some of the weird little folks that have been watching you guys pop it out. And they're clearly watching with interest.
You're tasked with protecting these, and you have time for this art? My word, sir. You are a
Well,
man of many talents.
you must make time for the things that are important.
Well, listen, friend. If you could just maybe give us some tips on how to approach the people of the fort. See, we're not from around here. What would you suggest?
Hmm. Well, my number one tip on how to get to where you're going is don't get lost.
Very true, my friend, very true. Well, we must be on then.
Well, do be careful. There's been quite a few troublesome things passing through the jungle lately. Hence the reason I'm so busy.
Oh, like what?
Hmm. Animals, angry fae, and of course, the troops from the fort occasionally. Though they rarely actually trouble me these days.
What sort of angry fae are these? Would you say they are?
Hmm. Bloodthirsty, iron-booted thugs.
Ah, no sense of humor, I suppose. At
No,
all. No appreciation of good art, good tricks.
certainly no appreciation of being stuck at the bottom of one of my holes. But such measures are necessary to protect the boglins.
Yes, very endearing creatures they are.
Truly, and no one appreciates a good joke like them.
What do you suppose they're doing in these woods?
Hmm?
Those, not the boglins. My apologies. I meant the heavy-booted thugs.
Those buffoons live only for blood. And blood they can find here aplenty.
They don't seem to be on any sort of mission. You haven't overheard any murmurings, have you, friend?
Hmm. Too stupid for missions.
Hmm. See.
Have you seen them gathering around these parts at all?
I
We
try to keep them away from here where I can, but they wander everywhere. You may hear them coming, they are not subtle.
Well, we'd be happy to help you dispose of these people if we run into any of that unfortunate lot.
Hmm. Well, you may recognize them by their red hats and their red shirts. Boy, there's quite a bit of blood on most things they own, so most of it's red.
Does that ring any gangster bells?
I don't know offhand if there's any Marvel League. Well, I guess there's like the Rojo Rovers. They're presumably red.
Okay.
But yeah, a free insight check will tell you it's probably not a random street gang.
Okay.
God, here his pipes up. Doesn't sound like any of them that I knew in prison.
Uh-huh. They sound like
Swig.
they might be a little better equipped than some random street thugs
To be
with
fair,
their iron boots.
no one was well equipped in prison, so I can't speak to that.
I'd hope not.
Well, you know, some people found shivs, but you know, I'm quite good with a shiv.
Hmm.
They certainly believe that. What's a shiv but a small blade?
An improvised sword.
Mind you, I tried not to have to use it that much. Not because I didn't really want to, but it was more trouble than it was worth. But I did practice with it in my own time. Good times.
Well, friend, I as a connoisseur of fine arts and traps as well, I could give you a little tip on making that pitfall a little bit more interesting.
Is that so?
Yes. What you'll do is you'll create a fire, and then when it burns out, you'll take the ashes and you'll put it in the hole. And then you'll take peas and line the hole. So that when, say, a thug comes to take a pee, you kick him in the ash hole.
Good. Very wise. I will need to set the fires far away so as not to draw people in.
Yes. Should we roll out?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Perhaps.
No bugs.
So,
I mean,
can
they
we
are
know the locations of the other pitfalls so we don't disturb them for the other people that come through?
Well, what's the fun in that?
Yes, actually, I was thinking that myself. I have been trying to figure out how you mark each pitfall. And, boy, the answer eludes me. Would you give
Oh,
us a hint?
Well, I mark down the exact date and time that I make them in this journal. Therefore, each one is marked.
Ah, very clever.
It's fine. It's obvious where they are. Just follow my footsteps and we'll be totally fine. And Okatir will start drunkenly stumbling forward in a fairly zigging and zagging way.
He zigged when he should have zagged.
That seems like a very good way to navigate this, actually, as probably some of the best. All right, well, we shan't take up your time any longer. I'm sure there's plenty more holes to dig and tricks
Hold on,
to play.
I'm drawing my path, Kyler. Here we go.
Yeah, so far so good.
I'm following.
And I will continue just walking in a very stumbly way.
Ziggity zaggity.
I will also follow him,
Follow.
since this seems the least dangerous path.
Deluxe thanks. Newborn for our
Check
time,
out
for his
a
time.
search pattern to find.
Yes, travel well. You seem to appreciate the right things.
I take my doll with me too, the one he gave me.
Getting information.
There.
And as you guys trudge on, you hear some sort of, whispered conversation behind you as it sounds like they're having a little meeting.
That was some of the most funny shit I've ever seen, is probably what's happening.
Should we warn them about the bomb inside the doll?
Should we?
I'll just take a step away.
Should we tell them that the place they're going is empty? Nah.
Edmund, since you've been navigating, make me a survival check.
Ah,
Damn.
Only a 20. This guy sucks.
sad.
All right. And Okatir, make me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check or save?
Save.
Yeah, I'm nuts at these. Yeah.
No.
Give me a second.
The Feywild's wisened up and stopped targeting me.
The joke's on the Feywild. If it's trying to confuse me, Okatir's already confused. He's just drinking a shitload of alcohol and has no idea what's happening.
Suddenly, your mind becomes razor focused.
Ah! No. Surely not.
Razor focus is like the feeling when you wield a blade. Sometimes. I mean, I don't know. It might have been a while since you felt that wielding a blade.
Tachi will just stop for a second and just go. I know where the pitfalls are. They're on this path. We have to turn east here and just walk that way. Like so. And I'll turn off the path and start walking.
But
I go.
No, I don't think.
Also following.
Do you want to
But
fall
if-
into the pitfalls?
if they're not over here to laugh, then why would they
Believe
be
me.
out here?
We have to go because he set them up all over the place. He said so himself. But you've been following me and haven't fallen in any so far, right?
Sound logic by my standards.
Believe me, I can tell where these things are.
All right, you got me. You got me on that one.
So, this way. Still stumbling around, of course.
Well, and that's why I believe you. If you stop stumbling, I'd be like, hell no, we gotta stop him.
It's totally straight. Something's wrong with him.
Get him.
You need 10 cc's of shine stat.
10 cc. That's barely enough to do anything.
Yeah, I realized that coming out when it was coming out my mouth. I was like, shit, that ain't nothing.
Even when injected into his veins.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so
Drooping
you
in
guys
his
are following
eyes.
Okatir's lead.
That's right.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
He seems to just kind of know exactly where he's going. It's not really stopping to look at trails or anything. It's just it's this way.
Yeah. Well, duh.
He's walking.
Man, you really do know where all the pit traps are.
He's got his sixth
Of
sense.
course.
And eventually, you find yourself kind of walking into somewhat denser. The trees are kind of packed closer together. And the path is getting a little bit more twisty and turny. But you do seem to know. You just feel exactly where you're supposed to be going. And eventually, you find yourself approaching this clearing.
I mean, if there's just a bunch of trees together, there's no pitfalls at all. You're correct. Wow.
Oh dear.
As you can
Uh,
see, a clearing.
And
Behold.
This doesn't look
It
like the
sure-
fortress we're going towards.
Sure is a clearing,
Before.
but there could be pitfalls everywhere.
There aren't, I can tell.
Oh, all right.
Okay, Laura. All right, it's time for you to get off my lap.
Why is Ashrock slightly larger?
What happened?
Because I am slightly larger.
What's happening?
What's going on?
Slightly. It's slightly.
I'll be right back.
Oh,
you scared Theo.
Um.
Can we get an enhance on this guy?
Yep.
Oh my god, it's Archer.
I don't think that's him.
It does not match your recollection of him and your vision at all.
Oh my God, they're like me.
Are those
They're also made
a
out of wood.
sword-shaped gun and a shield-shaped gun? As in two specially shaped guns?
What kind of ruby bullshit are you on?
What? What do you mean, Ruby?
Never mind.
Bullshit.
He's
But
referencing
they also
a
have gyms
terrible
just like
TV
me.
show.
Terrible anime where everything is a gun.
Oh.
They were
The
created by the
RWBY.
same people. We're
Yeah.
friends.
They're making a new season, Leo.
I heard.
I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna be mad
prob-
the entire time.
I'll probably watch it as well.
Let's go.
Bro, it's not about the writing, it's about the cool
Friendship
anime
we made.
characters and guns and outrageous designs. I mean, actually, I don't think it's that like outrageously designed in terms of like the aesthetic.
No.
I'm just here for Neapolitan.
And
We
what
should-
is kind of fairly obvious to everybody without even really needing to do a perceiving check. There's a big old tree in the middle that is actually much taller than really most of the surrounding jungle has been. And in fact, Leo, thinking about it, you're sort of confused about how you didn't see this tree when you were flying around, because it is markedly over the canopy. You also see there's a sort of a campfire down here where this kind of dryad-looking person is kind of sitting down and seems to be lost in thought or meditating or something. And there's a few what looks like maybe like guards in uniform or something kind of standing around near them.
Iron. Are they red?
Not really.
Okay.
so they don't match the description of the red
Well,
hat.
Logan's here.
yeah.
Can I look at his eyeballs? Do they look glazed? He's got that glazed eyeball look. I know he's mostly drunk, but
Make
Sweet.
a insight check.
not that vanilla glazed look.
Is there some kind of problem? I was gonna go introduce myself.
I was
Uh,
thinking the same thing actually.
He does look a little glazed, but he has been drinking.
I'm gonna trust my gut. Ah, oh shit! Wait, hold on. Do I have it? Oh yeah, I have a little like water skin. Can I just pour some water in his face?
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
I'm gonna
Welcome back.
splash some water in Okatir's face.
Can I try to dodge?
Yep.
I don't
You're
want
gonna throw
water
water
splashed
on
in my
his
face.
face
It's
when it's
cold,
literal
bro.
winter wonderland? You're gonna fucking
What are you?
damage
what
his
are you,
face.
He's,
pirate?
he's alcoholic winter wonderland. It's fine.
Flat decks, acrobatics, dexterity save, history.
Leo makes actually okay. Make a dex save.
Can I try to smack Leo's
Check
hand as
your
he's
dodge
trying to throw water in
Yeah,
the
it's
face?
So good.
You easily sidestep the water.
It's a little cold for that.
What are you trying to do?
Why did he bring us over here?
Because there weren't any
Okay.
pitfalls this way.
We didn't fall anywhere.
We didn't fall into any pitfalls.
But
You have
this
to
wasn't
understand. I don't guide people places based on tracks or any of that. I just go where it feels right. And right now it feels right to go introduce myself. So if
Yeah,
you'll
I'm gonna go do
excuse
that.
me, swig, and I'll start walking.
Okay.
Deluxe walks up next to Ashrock and he goes, $10 on. He tries to duel that person.
I don't take losing bets, but I'll bet you $10 that when he does, he'll lose.
Oh, you're on.
That is factual. I'm like
I got my
half
point.
help already.
Oh shit. I look at him. I'm like, you know what? We're just on for fun. I'll pay you. I don't have a problem with that. If I lose,
I'll start walking there. Hello.
it's more funny
I
if
will
there's
also start
money on.
walking and wave. Hello.
Yep. After a few seconds, you see her kind of almost like shake awake or something, and her eyes open, and she turns to look over at the group. You made it.
Yes, we did.
Did you doubt
Thanks
us?
to me expertly avoiding the pitfalls.
Yeah.
Blood
Made it where exactly?
here, obviously.
I'm about to get
And-
cone of cold.
Well, I couldn't help but notice as soon as you entered this jungle the stench of demons.
Where?
Who are you, and why are you here?
I'm the boss.
My name is Okatir. I'm looking for a guy named Archer.
That.
What for?
To ask
Forget,
him
are we
some
trying-
questions.
Are we trying to beat the shit out of him or no?
Well,
Maybe
we're trying to
if he
stop
doesn't
him
give us
from
answers.
enacting violence and doing
So-
bad things.
So
Up
yes,
the-
we're gonna beat the shit out of him.
Yep.
Oh wait, are you his ally?
No.
Oh great.
well, yeah, for sure.
I'll start walking a little closer. You want some something to drink? I've got rum, tequila, and some vodka.
Would not touch that stuff.
More for me.
But you are foes of the Winter Court, or Archer?
Uh,
Maybe both.
Oath? They burned down your house, didn't they?
That was those. Yeah.
We
They,
did beat up
they
people from
burned
the
all my
Winter Court.
alcohol.
They made an enemy for life.
Hmm. He is relatively new to our little ecosystem. But,
Archer, you mean?
An invasive
Indeed.
species.
So if you cut him out, everything's fine.
Everything goes back to normal. Capiche?
Not from my point of view,
Oh shit.
but perhaps I should introduce myself. You may call me Elder Dryad Veliknara.
What a
Elder
title.
Dryad Veliknara.
I don't trust any people.
What if I just
that
call you
give their
Elder?
Title.
I suppose that could be a term of respect. You may do so if you wish.
Nice.
I am the guardian of this tree. One of the few remaining remnants of when this land was controlled by the Summer Court.
Oh,
Hear that,
So-
Callie? It's probably used to be warmer.
Indeed.
What's so special about this tree that requires protection?
Look at it. How could it not?
it is massive. Why didn't you tell us about this, Kali?
I didn't see it.
Really?
Yes, that
How?
wasn't there. I don't think.
I mean, it's here.
A tree of this stature and respect, even if there was nothing special about it. But it is quite magical. You are right. It is my home.
Tyrant's fading into the
You know,
ether.
he's dying, and I'm like, I can't hear you, Father. Father, no.
Hang in there. Don't slip
that-
away.
A
Yeah.
tree this size
Yeah.
demands respect.
So something about this tree of this stature deserves what?
Would deserve respect even if there was nothing special about it. But it is quite magical in its own regard, and it is my home.
Okatir looks up into the branches, see if he can see like a little tree house.
You
That
belong
does
to
not
the
appear to be.
you belong to the Summer Court then, or am I getting that right?
Indeed.
How did the Winter Court acquire this tract of land?
The story varies. Some say the shifting landscape of this plain is always moving back and forth. Others will tell you that it was a conquest. The truth is unclear to me, but they certainly are occupying this land.
So they were occupying this land before you came to protect the tree.
The tree has been here for quite possibly far longer than any of you have been alive.
Oh, yeah?
No doubt.
Well, I'm sure even a normal tree is actually that's true as well.
Indeed.
I'm over 100 years old.
But even by phase standards, this tree is quite old. It, in fact,
Well, dang.
predates them occupying this land.
Wow,
It is older
Impressive.
than me.
quite an ancient and venerable tree.
There's a first for
Indeed.
everything.
One that demands protection until this land can be restored to our ownership. But it is quite capable of doing that itself. Normally, we bend its magic towards confusing the Winter Court, simply routing them around ourselves. But a threat such as demons, unnatural to our plane entirely, must be confronted. So I ask again, who are you, and why are you here? I can smell the stench.
I already told you.
I'm the boss, and this is my friend group.
And I'm Deluxe, part of his friend group.
We mean no harm to this tree, rest assured.
We didn't know existed
As we
until
said, we're looking for a man named Archer Foley who's been involved with a lot of arson, and we're trying to stop him.
And from the
I'm
sound of things, you're not allied with Archer, so
And definitely not a fan of arson, I would imagine.
Unless you are.
but he'll just look around. Look, right now I see 10 companions, but none of them are demons.
She'll point to Edmund and say, "You seem of clear mind. You are certainly quite resistant to the charms of this tree.
That was
Perhaps you have noticed."
There was laughing guys. I fell in a pit today. A goblin laughed at me.
Oh,
There's
wait.
There's a
There was
giant
that.
cat.
Yeah, the snow cat. Maybe that was a demon.
There's plant creatures that walk around.
We might have been coerced into giving our souls to a demon. I don't know. Does he count?
Tell me more about this coercion.
In order to have our lives spared, we had to sign our souls to an ancient entity that has turned me into a fish, as you can see.
yeah, look
They're
at how
part
gross
fish
he
now.
is.
Apparently, our souls are bound for eternal damnation once we die.
Deluxe also looks like that, but he has a necklace.
Hey, don't tell her that.
I'm just saying.
She seems wise. Maybe she's like, actually, I have an eternal damnation potion right here. It's made of organic fruit juices.
Yo. What if this is all a ploy? She's like, you guys smell like demons, so she can kill us and take Callie's drugs.
No, they're mine.
Beans in the Feywild.
I will eat them all before I'm getting killed.
And you, in the back. Your stench is not the same.
Me?
Indeed.
They do a lot of drugs.
I'm Callie. I work for the ministry. Dreams.
Don't test my patience. What sort of demon did you sell your soul to?
You sold your soul?
No, I
We
don't.
all turn around. Huh?
All right, hold on. Show of hands, guys. And Callie. Who has their soul?
Edmund will point to the crystal.
I'll raise my hand.
I'll raise my hand.
I think it's right there.
Yeah,
I have my soul. It's just bound for a certain place.
Okay, you know what I mean.
I tried to sell mine. They just wouldn't take mine.
That's right, you did.
Yeah, this is not a laughing matter.
well, I can breathe underwater, so that's pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
So can I, and I didn't have to sell my soul.
I wonder if Callie did sell her soul just to, like, get more drugs.
That seems like a thing she would do.
Didn't sign
Just
myself for drugs.
The party
something
Some would
else.
say the devil of addiction is,
Ooh.
in a way, signing your soul away.
Oh, in that case, he'll lower his hand.
You sold your soul too?
Well, if being addicted to something is selling your soul, I like booze a bit.
I'm addicted to helping people.
With this fucking
And
crack.
now,
I get the sense that you lot do not particularly know much about demons.
bingo.
Thumbs
Well,
up.
that they need to be exterminated
Yeah.
Yeah,
when they come around these parts.
that's about my knowledge as well.
Hmm.
And I
Well-
know how to exterminate them fairly
You
well.
do?
Yeah, he's got a gun. Surely that'll work.
Oh, well then I know how to. Yeah, same here.
He's also a soldier. He's got to figure it out, right?
I've spent
Probably.
some time tracking, capturing
Oh.
their kind before.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
there weren't any demons in prison.
There weren't any demons in the forest, or the circle where I help people.
Sure, my mother killed some demons, but
I wonder if the people who created me have killed demons.
Well, overriding my feud with the Winter Court, I cannot allow demons to spread here. So, the three of you who are tainted, step forward. I would test each of you.
Um,
Oh
Like, what do you
shit.
mean by test?
all right.
like a
Okay,
written test.
which three to be clear?
I
She
think
will
the
play
original
two.
three.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
You
I
can do
don't-
this. I
Hey,
believe in
boss.
you guys. Let's go.
Boss, high
Um,
five. We're not tainted.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Why am I here?
Hey, Grievo, come join in.
I will like
We
shoot
can sit
you
here and laugh.
fucking deathly glare. Like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot you if you say something like that again.
Fair enough.
It's gonna be a
I'll,
long test. I don't know how
I'll
many
raise
shows
my
I have
bottle of
left.
vodka and cheers.
There's a lot of fairies. Holy shit.
This is unfortunate. This is man. I'd have lost this bet if I'd have known that it was gonna be us who was doing the dueling. Fuck.
So kind of slide you over here for a second. And
We got the muscle, the gun, and the druggie.
Great, thanks.
To be fair, I think that's actually a pretty decent trio.
You possessed by owl demons? Is that it?
No, I'm not possessed by owl demons.
Did he sell his soul to the dream
How come?
people?
Why am I being questioned for the owl and no one questioned the octopus?
Wait, when?
No one cares about me.
What octopus? When did that happen?
When I went to chase after, I was the first one to chase after Deluxe when he went into the hole. And everyone was like, "Oh, I don't know if I can swim, or what about swimming?" And I was like, "I'm gonna turn into an octopus and chase him."
Oh, I
I'm
was
gonna
like
be
22
honest.
seconds away from just jumping in.
I thought that was normal because I was like, oh yeah, you know, she's a druid or whatever.
I-
People
I
turn
I thought,
into
it was, I thought it was weird, but Okatir tries to take things in stride.
I forgot you turned into an octopus.
Everyone doesn't care about me.
Okay, yeah, forget about the octopus for now. We know that you sold your soul to Hooters, and that's why. No,
I didn't do that.
Leo loves big Hooters.
Oh, maybe.
Big honking.
She places her hands kind of like, so the thumbs are kind of like both on your forehead.
Oh, the Gom Jabbar. Oh no.
She's about to spirit. She's about to spirit bend your fucking powers away.
She's
hope
about to give you
so.
the future punch.
If you can like help cleanse my soul, I would be very happy.
She's about
Tell
to
me your
incinerate
name,
you.
young one.
Ash Rock.
They said you were a soldier. Why do you fight?
That's an excellent question. I mean, I fight, or I guess because I was made to fight.
Oh, that makes sense.
So you fight aimlessly?
Hmm. Well, maybe not anymore. I like to think I fight to help others for good, to add some some goodness to this horrible world we live in. As a machine of violence, that's the least I can do. I mean, that's all I can do.
And is that true?
Is it true?
You're the one that said it.
That's
Yeah,
something
sorry.
that
That's out of character. Is Ashrak telling the truth?
yeah, I mean, that's definitely what he believes.
Okay. And what do you desire?
Uh hmm. I desire, I guess, to make some worth out of this life I've been given.
Hmm.
Make it worth something other than just wanton violence.
And what determines the worth of a life?
I haven't given much thought to that.
Hmm. Well, you speak the truth and seem to intend good. Your soul may yet be saved someday.
I can,
You
I
may
can only hope.
rejoin the others. And he will,
Hey,
I respectfully bow.
The gun made it.
all
Thank you
right.
for believing my soul may yet be saved.
she turns to focus on you, Carl.
The muscles turn.
And once again, reaches forward to place her hands on your head. And what is your name?
He says Carl, but he says it really quietly. It's like Carl. It's Carl.
Carl.
Oh,
And what is your goal? What do you seek to accomplish?
that is an excellent question. You know, I had a goal when I came over to, well, not this country. This is a different country, but I came to a country in the material plane. But that goal was a long time ago. For a while there, I was just kind of floating. You know, didn't really have any plans and couch surfing kind of thing. Uh, making money. I play this instrument, pretty good at that. Yeah. Well, lately the goal has been to find this archer fully, and I met these pretty cool guys. So, and gal. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna lock that in. Final answer.
Drifting on the wind.
Yeah.
Formless almost.
All right, we'll go with that.
And are you running from something? Running to something?
Well, I suppose running two at this point in my life.
Pretty good at running away as well, I'd say. If I do say so
Good
myself.
one. Good luck says that. Good one.
And what are you running to?
Well, just trying to solve this mystery that we've got ourselves into. It's it's been kind of an epic adventure. You know, like we really had a good time. I think as friends. These guys are my friends now. So yeah, I'd say just kind of get
Unfortunately.
to that finish line, right? That's where I'm going.
Seeking an answer without a clear question.
Yeah, to some degree.
Hey,
Yeah,
if we
so
can
insightful.
if we can interject, I can vouch that he's a good dude.
Ah, cool.
He gave me the title the boss.
He finger guns, yeah.
You're shot
eye
dead.
contact.
Ah!
Hmm. Well, you do not seem to seek to do harm. But I must warn you, the aimlessness of your life puts you at great risk.
What? He says
You will
scared.
be particularly susceptible to the influence of the demon that you are possessed by.
Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Does that mean he's gonna get more ripped and become more of the muscle?
Wait, I thought they just sold their soul when they died. They're possessed?
This is also news to me.
I don't think it's going on right now, but you know.
Also, this guy's not from the material plane. Sus. Did I hear that correctly?
Which person?
Me? Oh no,
Yeah.
I like came from a different country on the material plane. Sorry. Like I was like in that I was in the Navy where Grebo is from. And then I came across the sea is what I meant.
Creepo's like, yeah,
Oh.
we came across the sea. The
Okay.
astral sea.
Okay. Squinty side eye.
Oh man, you
I-
guys. Dig a hole in the pit, don't put ashes in it, put a portal the astral in it so that when they go to take a pee, kick them in the astral. Oh, D version of that joke.
Let's
Hey.
go.
Huge.
Yo.
I'm
I
sorry, what just
advise
happened?
you to find something stable in yourself, or you will find that even your physical form does not hold.
Yeah. You got it.
I'm now curious about how we can see the other version, but not here.
I must ask that you leave the Feywild as soon as your job is done.
Oh, you betcha.
Affirmative.
I don't think any of us were planning on staying.
I'll lock it in. I ain't staying.
Good. All right, you may rejoin the others.
Whew.
Hey, that's 2 out of 3.
The druggies turn. Let's go.
Bare your soul.
You guys want something to drink to celebrate?
I won't feel it, but sure.
Deluxe definitely does.
This isn't gonna ruin my high, is it?
What do you want? Rum? Hey, you haven't won yet. Once you're fine, you can celebrate.
I
And
didn't-
what is your name?
Calliope Anastasia.
Calliope.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you desire?
I want to live comfortably again. I want to put a stop to Archer so I can live comfortably again. Because then my vision would have come true.
And is that true?
Yeah.
And there is nothing else that drives you?
Of course. There's more things that drive me. Power, simple things.
Power. What kind of power?
Just whatever gets me to the top, I guess.
And what will you do when you are at the top?
I guess enjoy it to the best of my abilities.
Seeking power without purpose for comfort and enjoyment?
Mhm.
Troubling.
Is that so long for a girl to want?
Deluxe is kind of afraid of her now.
With great power comes great responsibility.
I think I read that somewhere.
She's Elder Dryad, Uncle Ben.
You're a wise philosopher in the scriptures. I remember.
Wait, no, that's Uncle Ben. That means we're in the first Spider-Man movie. The next boss is gonna be Willem Dafoe.
No.
We're gonna hear after this scene, No.
Oh, no,
We already
no.
dealt with the Green Goblin.
I call doing the backflip.
Or like the spleen moblin. Sorry, that was mean.
Give it to you. That was good.
To be at the top is to have great influence over others, whether you intend to or not. You can do immeasurable good and immeasurable harm in the world. And so I ask again, what will you do when you are at the top?
Calliope will really like think about it. She's really thinking about comforts because of this height. But she's like, I'm gonna just I I would have need more time to think about that. I haven't thought about getting there. I just once I get there, I guess everything else will come after.
You are engaged in a blind pursuit of power. Do you have any sort of defense?
Defense against what?
Against
Against
that
this.
accusation.
Against what?
Against that accusation.
A blind pursuit. I mean, is it really blind if I know that I just want to get there? If that's my goal in mind?
Yes, that is precisely what I mean.
Hmm.
With no aim, there is no reason that you would not do something for power. There is nothing to ground you and prevent the demon that is wrapped around your brain from warping you entirely.
I'm sure I'll be fine. I've been fine this long.
Well, perhaps you can still be used as a weapon.
Sounds fun.
I will ensure that if you attempt to stay in the Feywild for even a day longer than Archer has fallen, that I will hunt you down myself and kill you.
Oh dear.
Whoa,
Don't-
dang.
I don't want to stay here any longer. There's stuff to do in the material plane.
I'm a material girl.
But what if we're really exhausted after defeating Archer and we have to sleep?
I think that still
And
gives
sleep
us a-
forever.
I think that's
So
Perish.
should we just aimlessly try to escape exhausted and die?
Hey, to be fair, she said she was hunting Calliope, not all of us.
Yeah, but she's one of us.
That is true.
Without intervention, she will become a demon.
Oh,
Don't just giggle at that.
It's funny. I don't really know what they're talking about.
squinty eye. Look.
That is a bit
Sus.
fucked up, I would say. Even I, Deluxe.
You know, she told me my soul could be saved.
I know. I'm very happy for you, actually.
Who would have guessed? The former soldier.
Soul Watcher. Maybe that's why.
Hmm.
He's got soul, and he is a soldier.
Alright.
Well,
Now-
Well, what kind of intervention though to like make it not be a
Do we
demon?
have to keep her clean from drugs? Because I think that's hard.
If
That's not
if that's
happening.
the intervention, that she's a demon already.
There's a demon inside of her, that's for sure.
Deluxe is gonna walk up to the fire where these other guys are, and he's just gonna go, "Hey, I passed my test. Mind if I share the fire with you?" Finger guns.
Stillman.
Perhaps powerful magic of some sort could break the hold it has on her. Then she would merely be a bad person. However, defeating the demon that has originally infected her may be another route.
Oh,
The third is that she develops purpose.
Well, do you know the name of the demon?
Yeah, or
there is
what
a
it is.
demon.
Do you know what infected you, Callie?
Nothing's infected me. Why do you guys believe that?
It appears to be an aspect of the hunger.
Must be why she loves drugs.
angry.
Eat most drugs?
She just has a hunger for them.
Yeah.
No,
Indeed.
Consumption of all
Ah.
things.
philosophical hunger.
Yeah.
So
I
is
wasn't afraid
mine
of philosophy.
Dagon, or does it have a cool name too?
I am not familiar with Dagon per se, but the two of you are infected by the Shapeless.
The what?
Shapeless.
How many of these
Shapeless.
things are there?
Who knows?
Too many.
Shapeless, the hunger.
Too many.
Are they all just the blank?
Oh my god, I could be one of them. I'm the boss.
Oh shit.
Shit.
I know only of the most well known of them. Unfortunately, not a scholar on the matter. But generally, a demon proper is not a being so much as a concept, but individual avatars of the demon do have personality. It is possible that Dagon is an avatar of the Shapeless.
Weak. Not really sure how we'd go after a god. So maybe you should develop a purpose. That might be easier.
Uh,
Hmm.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I
Well,
don't think developing a purpose is that easy. Take it from me, I still don't have one.
Hey,
I do.
Swig.
If you take her drugs
A
away,
thirst.
she'll have the purpose to get them back.
So what if I just attach everybody to my purpose?
No.
Ooh, gross.
Oh. But it involves power
I don't
and
really
unlimited
care for
alcohol.
power. I
Did you hear that?
have.
Did you get that last part?
I did, but I don't think that even with the amount of money I'm getting, I'll be able to drink all the alcohol that I buy.
Don't sell yourself short. As far as I've seen, you're an expert in the matter. A
No, I
master
did not say I wasn't. Can outdrink most people that I've met. Only been a select few that have been able to outdrink me.
Is this test over, by the way?
Yes, maybe join the others.
Hey, you pass.
I don't know if I can offer you alcohol.
I think she
in
got
good
like a
faith.
60%.
It's okay. I still have the one you gave me. Swig.
No. Well, fair enough.
Guys,
Yeah,
it's
she only
fine.
kill you
I actually-
after we're done.
This is actually a problem. I don't know how long we're going to be here, and I'm fairly low on alcohol.
Can you guys make alcohol?
Indeed.
Oh my
Not really.
goodness.
Well,
We found a distillery.
probably not in this grove, but the
Oh.
Fae, of course, do make alcohol.
Well, if you have some, I'd buy it off you. I only have 8 bottles left on me.
I doubt that you have anything that would be worth anything to me.
Oh, not interested in gold. All right.
I'm sure they'll have some at the fort. Some wine or
That seems likely.
Oh, great.
Hey, what do you want us to do to the fort when we get there?
Well, you will likely not be able to. Well, I say you will certainly not be able to single-handedly return this whole area to its former occupants. But killing Archer would be service enough.
Oh, so he's in there.
Indeed.
Oh,
I believe it has been granted to him by one of the lords of the Winter Court.
Oh,
wow. But
Wow, he's just
wait.
immortal?
Guys,
big
I don't
shot?
remember. Are we supposed to get him alive or dead? It's fine.
I think dead was fine.
that is
Yeah.
fine.
That was fine.
That is fine.
I think Deluxe is just making that like Chris Pratt from from fucking Parks and Rec face where he's like, oh, yeah. Fuck, we
Hey, we're
did
glad
it.
to get confirmation he's actually there.
Yeah, be cool. All right.
Okay, but apparently he's not just like working with them, he owns the fucking fort, which is more than I was expecting.
How heavily fortified is the fort anyway?
Unclear. I have not seen it in quite some time. In the old days, when I fought in the wars, not the best fortified. It had ballista and, places for archers to guard, all sorts of enchantments and things in the inner walls.
Hey, so you know Archer's here and you don't like him. So you know what he's trying to do then?
I do not.
Oh. Yeah, he's trying to bring dreams into the material plane, which probably gotta
Nightmares,
be a bad thing.
specifically.
Ha. Intriguing.
Like
I
in a
can-
bad way.
See why that would appeal to the court. One of the problems that the court faces, both court, is that the more powerful the Fey Lord, the harder it is for them to pass between planes. I believe they would think of any attempts to bring unusual things from the Feywild into the material as beneficial to their long-term goals.
A way to expand their influence.
Does that mean that the Summer Court Lords would be interested in that too?
Most likely.
No, well, suppose that rules out asking for, I don't know, anyone to help siege the fort.
We are relatively few in number here, regardless.
Fair enough.
And I will not abandon this tree under any circumstance.
I assumed as such, to be honest.
Hey,
I
weird
may
question
be able
for
to.
you.
Go on.
Would it be possible for a powerful Fey Lord to be trapped in the material plane?
It is certainly difficult to travel in either direction.
Huh.
However, those that have made it to the material plane at all have been able to return. Sometimes it takes substantial resources, however.
Noted.
Now, these summer courts, I believe, would frown upon the collateral damage of using nightmares. But the output of the research would nonetheless be interesting to them.
Mm-hmm. So should we head to the fort
Well,
now, or
can you,
take some time to
can you point
rest?
us in the direction? Ooh, I could
I'm
do a
fine to just
rest.
go.
Yeah,
Go
we
now.
just go. I don't think they want us here any longer.
Yeah, did the death threats tip you off?
There's just something about the vibe. I don't know.
Like not vibing for real. Come on.
And Okatir doesn't have that many alcohol left.
I have some. It's just, but if he's in the fort, I should have enough to last for however long we're
Didn't
still
you
here.
like, say something to your mom before you go, Edmund?
That's not my mom. My mom's small, big, and buff.
Small,
Yeah,
big, and buff?
Yeah.
All big.
it's a shrub.
Not
Uh,
right.
huh.
don't think.
Yes, you will find the rest of the journey much easier. I will dismiss the beguiling magic of the tree.
Oh,
Oh.
Thank you.
yeah. Thanks.
Kind of, yeah.
Now,
I mean, I was
who among
already
you,
beating the tree.
who among you is the best dancer?
But
Probably myself.
Yeah, to be honest.
the swordsman.
probably the swordsman.
Come,
Either me or Carl. Oh, all right.
there
I
is
kind of let me hold my hand out to Okatir for a guidance. Here you go.
What's up?
there is a place you may rest for the night before you assault the fort. However, the entrance is hidden and will respond only to this dance.
Will only respond to getting jiggy with it.
The Macarena Extreme.
Here, hold out your hand, follow these steps. And
I will, as best I can.
yeah,
I
Up
will
and unlock
watch
the entrance.
very observantly to make sure I can lead him through this when we get to the place.
Somebody
can we
guide
get
this
a
guy.
performance?
Yeah, somebody guides this guy. Oh, can I
gave
live
him-
that?
We already did.
I gave him a
Shit, he did
guidance.
fine.
Come on, you think Okatir hasn't busted a move while hammered? What's wrong with you people?
They don't believe.
Not bad for one who is not from this plane. These steps are known as the Raven's Waltz. If you perform this in front of the rock that seals the entrance, you should be able to enter.
I see. You have my thanks. That seems like a notable thing to gift an outsider.
I would rather have you rest there than in this grove.
There it is.
Oh,
Ah,
she just
fair
doesn't want
enough.
us near the tree.
You smell bad.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh, what?
Yes.
The demonic
sorry.
stench was not metaphorical.
Oh, not the
Oh
alcohol.
my goodness. You guys reek apparently.
I haven't bathed in a few days, but I'm not that bad.
Except the swim we took earlier.
Oh yeah, but it's been cold, so.
All right. Now, if there are no further questions, you may be on your way.
Can I come back here in like 300 years and spend like 200 years here?
Most likely.
All right, cool. This is on my list of things to learn about.
Long-term planner, is this before or after prison?
After prison, I want to spend at least 300 years there too.
I
300.
Yeah, I'm gonna become king.
The prison will collapse before.
Edmund, take it from me, I learned everything I needed to learn in prison in about 5 years, and I wasn't even trying to learn.
Oh, okay, then 15.
She's got to one up you at every turn.
Why are you just tripling it? I mean, I was in there for 15, but I'm saying that 10 of them were pretty useless.
I am glad that one does not have a demon. I suspect I would find the interrogation confusing.
What, the boss?
What do you mean?
He likes to learn things.
I'm gonna learn how difficult it's gonna be equalizing the entire city.
Very.
Very. Yeah.
How long will it take, you think?
Definitely not in my lifetime.
Or mine,
Oh.
but there's not much of mine left anyway, so.
I think the Lux looks at the Elder Dryad and goes, I think you should try it for shits and giggles. It'd be interesting. We're headed out.
Yes. I will resume my meditation and continue managing the forest.
Right.
Alright.
Thanks for your hospitality.
Thank you. See you in 1,000 years.
I was 300.
No, I gotta do other stuff.
He's got to go to jail for 300 years.
I gotta do jail for not
Again.
300 anymore, but 15.
250. Clean up poverty for, a few hundred.
You have to fix the entire city, and then I have to exile myself for a few hundred years. I guess I could do that here. Okay, I'll see you in a few hundred years.
Right. Let's go to that. Let's go to that place, the rock.
Oh, and then I have to go fill in information at home.
Very important.
Good.
Right.
And hope they don't dismantle me for going to prison.
You're gonna have to write a memoir.
I
That'll
think
be
that's
the
their
long.
job.
Oh. Okay.
See you guys heading out.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
Yep.
You find, even though there's not really a super clear trail where you are, that like you're just kind of able to figure it out. You just kind of have a sense of where you're supposed to go. And indeed, you do find yourself approaching a strange rock.
What's strange about it? That looks like a normal rock to me.
It's made of like, it's just kind of like jet black and large.
Oh wait, now looking closer, it is a strange rock. I see. It looks as if it's not from this plane, if you will.
Katu's got a dance friend and enter here.
Seems as if this rock, when you look at it, it's extra vivid compared to its surrounding.
I don't know why, but the pathway being available to us, it just reminds me of in the Shang-Chi movie when all the trees just like move out of the way for the car.
It was a dope scene.
That is what happened.
Oh my
But maybe
goodness.
less conspicuously, like more subtly.
Yeah,
Where
because
it's
we're not
like-
going so fast.
Like
Imagine if
literally
we-
moving.
Imagine if we had a car before coming to the Feywild.
Maybe.
Go off a ramp to get into the forest.
You're like, Won't immediately
Please
just
get that
put it-
thing out of the Feywild as
We should
soon
have
as
all gotten
possible.
demon motorcycles.
They would have had to interrogate the vehicles. What is your purpose?
What if we
Vroom,
bought a bunch of
vroom.
demon batteries?
You
for,
must
like,
leave immediately.
I was born to shred.
was crap.
What if it asked the car its purpose and the car just started doing donuts?
Hell yeah.
to mess up your ground.
Never mind, that's dope as fuck, bro. You can stay. I guess I will attempt to dance for the rock.
Crab rave.
Raven waltz. Boop, boop, boop,
Crab Raven
boop,
Waltz.
boop.
You need me to make a performance check again, or
Yeah.
alright,
Guidance.
alright. Look at that! I just continue to improve. If I've got a
Mhm.
guidance on me, let's just see
Yeah.
how hard I'm flexing. Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's an impressive dance. Even though this is like you think probably supposed to be like a partner dance, like damn, I'm killing it.
The rock just goes pretty good, bro.
But it does not open.
Kind of splits open and just kind of fades away out of sight. And you see the entrance to a cave.
Oh my god.
Now they wanted us to sleep in here, so it should be safe, right?
I mean, I feel like if they wanted to kill us, they would have.
Big
Unless
sign
they
above
figured
Yeah,
the
alright.
we're
doors that
unless they
demon
figured we're
killing
stupid
cave.
enough to
He seemed like
walk
a
into the
trustworthy.
insecure
Just
cave.
walk straight in, full confidence that if they wanted to kill us, they would have done it by now.
Yep. And as you're walking in, it's noticeably like it's pretty warm in here. It's actually quite nice. And there's actually just some kind of like moss and lichen and stuff kind of covering a lot of the walls. And as you're going a little bit further in, it's not a super deep cave, but you find yourself coming to what
Oh,
seems to
not
be kind of
again.
like a deep pool.
I'm
Wait.
gonna go in here and come on a different plane.
Oh god.
You do not feel any particular compulsion
To jump in.
to jump into this one though.
Does this
What do we-
cave make me feel like a short rest may actually feel more like a long rest?
Something like that.
Oh shit!
Does it look?
As you
can we
guys
see the
approach the
bottom?
fountain, rising up out of the water is a
Oh,
large
God.
figure.
Oh
Um,
jeez.
They better be hot.
Oh my
Thank
God.
God, it's a fucking fairy spring from Zelda.
Yo.
Wow.
What?
From Zelda.
Oh.
What are
Greetings.
So
Uh,
PG-13 Zelda.
Hey,
Wait,
It's been quite some time since I've had any visitors.
I'm
How are your
here.
travels? Okatir, is it?
Why is Koi taller than us again? Why does this keep happening?
Because I make it happen. I'm 7'1".
yes,
True.
travels.
They're all right.
Attacked by a leopard, but
Oh,
Fell
you
in a
poor
pit?
thing. A pit? Oh dear.
Got laughed at.
it was quite funny.
No, it was not.
I
I've been
like that
bleeding
little
since
fellow.
this morning.
Your head's been beating since this morning?
I've been bleeding since this morning.
Oh.
You have?
Yeah, never really got the chance to recover.
Well, if you wish, you may rest here for the evening. I imagine you'll find it quite relaxing.
Hopefully.
Thank you. Don't
Yeah,
mind if we do.
thanks.
Yes.
a feel like Deluxe is like laid out on a rock with his head dipped back into the water, so his head is just under the water and he's just blowing bubbles.
As
I don't know if you care for it, but you want some alcohol?
a gift, of course.
Yeah.
She reaches out a hand. It is her hand is like bigger than your entire body.
Yeah.
But he is attempting to pick up the bottle.
Okay.
I will give her a bottle of tequila.
Mm.
It's not much for someone as large as you, but
But it is a token of respect and friendship. And you
not.
see, she lifts it up and kind of looks at it real close, and then just kind of you see a magical, much smaller hand appear and pop the top off of it.
Ah,
And she just kind of throws the whole bottle back.
That must be like a shot for her.
Does that throat do?
It's
Like the
gonna
whole bottle,
worry
like the glass thing, just like.
you. No, it just like dumps it out in a
Okay.
continuous stream.
Okay.
consider my respect for you increased from that display.
He's down bad.
Well, any of you who wish may bathe in the healing water of the fountain.
It looks like he's already doing it.
Yeah.
Yep, and indeed, as your head is kind of in the water, you feel a healing energy kind of passing over you. And it doesn't seem to be setting your hit points back to max.
Hog, I will also bathe in the healing waters.
Mm.
Yep, yeah, your hit points will go up. And anybody who does not have a demon will find that they also get 15 temp HP and are blessed until their next long rest.
Oh shit.
Blessed?
Damn.
As per the spell,
As per the
bless?
spell. Yep.
Damn.
Let's go, gamers.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the demon carriers, they don't know that the others are blessed, though, right? Yeah.
She's gonna make a comment about it. You stink up my pond.
Oh, the
So
gross demons, and the water starts killing you. Ah!
Piranhas.
It replaces you with new characters.
No.
Well, wait,
Buddy, I'm being
wait a minute.
framed.
I think my new character would not be accepted here.
Is your new character a demon? What's going on?
Demon possessed tiefling. Warlock.
Why being lumped into this group?
Well,
Make a
you may
person.
all rest for the evening. I will secure the entrance once again. And she waves her hands around a little bit. It's hard to tell if anything happened from here. But after that, she says, "Well, I will return to my slumber."
I have a question.
Oh, speak,
Did you like
young one.
Okatir's dance?
It was quite good. Remarkable for one such as himself. Not native to the
Nice.
Feywild.
Thanks.
All right. Have a nice rest.
Indeed. You as well. And she will kind of sink back into the water. And it's hard to tell, but it seems like she kind of is just fading out rather than like going so far down that you can't see her.
I am just trying to watch as she goes down to see if she disappears.
Yep. Yeah, she is no longer visible.
Wait, you fool! You didn't ask for a sword. A giant
True.
woman comes out of a pool of water, and you just let her leave without asking for a sword?
Fuck, I
That's-
could have become king of the Feywild.
Yeah, dude. Strict
an
rules,
instant.
man. Strict fantasy rules.
What if she gave me a sword, but like it was a strength-based sword? I'm like, thanks.
That'd be hilarious.
is it sword?
The
Oh,
Buster
striker.
sword.
It's a sword, but it's like her size. So yeah, it's just a giant.
Cool.
But yeah, so gameplay effect wise, basically everybody's getting a long rest, and those of you that don't have demons are getting some extra shit.
Oh, nice. We get spell slots back too.
Yep.
Oh, I get my
Nice.
relentless endurance back, Pog.
Hell yeah, I get to heal
I
1 HP.
Bro, I needed this. I was not only missing health, but I was also out of hit dice.
Yeah. Or you were out of hit dice after you dueled her, the
Yeah.
herbalist. Damn.
Yeah.
A fucking store owner. Oh,
Regular deckhands can punch people for 1d8. A store owner can do magic and kick ass too.
But yeah, so with that, that will be where we'll wrap up session.
Nice.
All
when you're
right.
pussy.
Hell yeah.
And in next session,
We die.
we'll have that boss
So,
fight.
so
since
we
we're level 7.
when we look and cover next week.
Hopefully, but I'll
Hope-
I'll keep you posted. I'll post something either like Sunday or early next week.
This is so awful. I can't believe I'm getting hate crime for no fucking reason.
You didn't read the scriptures.
What the fuck? I'm a cleric. Why am I being bullied?
A wise philosopher, Benjamin Franklin, think.
Person.
Damn, Wipey's got a demon.
I should time to add all the things.
Thing.
We looking at a level up question
Hell yeah, we
No.
are.
mark? Oh.
If only we
We
hunted
sure
down and
showed
killed the
that
leopard.
leopard's who's boss, so
We should have killed
We didn't
the
even
leopard.
kill it.
We should have killed it.
Yeah,
Oh, we
Mercy
would've
gets you more XP, bro. Everyone knows that.
It is so funny. I like week after week do not learn the lesson, and like when it's Koi's turn, like holy fuck, that's so much damage. This sharpshooter is crazy.
Oh yeah. Though, I can miss. Sometimes. I've been rolling pretty good. But like, sometimes it's like pop pop. Okay, you did nothing. 2 misses, you idiot.
Yep.
All right. I'm rolling out. I'm getting sleepy.
Good night, bud.
Good
Yeah.
night.
Thanks for playing.
Night,
Yeah,
Luke.
it's
good
good to be
night.
back. It's good to be back.
Sleep loose.
Good luck and don't die.
Hey.
Oh, no.
What?
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Is that it?